Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
11 Thomas.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So, who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Inside the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
11 yards for number 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
11. That's good start. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On one, ready? 11 MT. Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nnamdi Madubuike in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
12.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Chase the motion man right. Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete.
Having met a corner that's worked himself yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
The second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. In motion left, Bateman.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Hey, report. Go ahead.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Bengals nothing.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession.
Go ahead. No, we changed it.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On two, ready?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's get set.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
12. 11 MT. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Quez Watkins,
28 yards.
And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
One, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11, mighty. 11,
they'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That one caught by all, the tight end.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
12.
And to give to Brown on the option.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
11 MT. Let's get set.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On 1, ready? 11, Thomas. Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Hey.
Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You change it. Hey, hey.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there.
This is taken at the 23.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 11, mighty, 11, dot.
Looking to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Report.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here we go. Ready, shot.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, first and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, it's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now second and 3. Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up third and 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
11.
Burrow on play action. Now he'll escape to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That's to his tight end all.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
In motion left is Higgins.
Burrow looking to pass.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Now Burrow. He'll buy some time right.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Jackson now. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Drew Sanders gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now he steps away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
from 8 yards out.
And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. Even in today, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ozzy, shut up. Hey, middle. Shut up.
Here's Jackson to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 MT. Get set. 11, 11, 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A short throw there, pulled in by all. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I'm one.
3rd and 2.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. First carry now for Justice Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
And even with the loss on first down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Now Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The big back, Derrick Henry, held out of the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. 12. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. He will find his man Chase, complete.
And they work this out past the 25.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That one caught by all, the tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Here's Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, Doc. 180. Finish it.
Jackson.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, report. Report. Go ahead.
Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson.
Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was in the home.